Okay, hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing well on this Monday. And today I want to talk about something. Um, Here's a spoiler alert. I'm about to rant. Um, and what I wanted to talk about is relationships. Now, I'm sure anybody who's watched the news has seen that, famous couple just got married. I'm just going to say that. And I was like, wow, some people, they're like so quick to get into a relationship. And I'm like, if you really pay attention, you go from one relationship to the next relationship. And I know people that are like that. They just can't be by themselves. They just can't. They just have to be in a relationship. My ex was the same. He was like, I just have to be in a relationship. And what I started thinking about was, I wonder, did they work out what caused them to break up in the first place? Because a lot of times, if you don't address the issues, they're just going to keep repeating themselves. It's not going to stop. And you're going to end up right back where you were, you know. And I was talking to someone. I mean, the conversations that I have with people just blows my mind. This person was telling me how great their husband is. And I have a theory. When people tell me how great someone is, they keep telling me, "Oh, they're a great person. They're a great person." That means they're not a great person. And my thing is, who are you trying to convince? Because you can't convince me. Based on what you told me, that is not a great person. Now, he may be, I don't know. I don't know. He may be doing something that I don't know nothing about. I don't know. Maybe he's just really great in the bed. I don't know. But the thing with her situation is that she's working 3 jobs, never at home, working herself to death. Has a husband that's at home that doesn't work, has a son at home that doesn't work. What is so great about him? Oh, he's a great cleaner. You know what? I can clean my own house. And my thinking is if you didn't work all those jobs, you could clean your own house. Yeah, he got time to clean because he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? I can do bad all by myself. Well, I could do better by myself. And so I don't understand why people are willing to put up with stuff that they don't have to. Why people are so willing to be with someone that isn't even really helping them. Like she was telling me, the stuff that she be telling me, I'm like, oh my God, like all the debt she has to pay all the bills, she's paying the rent, and then he's like, well, we need food. When you go, how you gonna get us some food? She's going to the food bank. She's doing all this stuff while he's sitting at home. And I hope nobody has any children around because when she told me all this, I'm like, that man must have gold on that dick. Because there's no way on this green earth I would be doing all that. There is no way on this green earth that he would even be in my house. Like I had this guy that my last ex, and he was just, I mean, just he, you know, pay attention to the red flags. Because when I met him, he told me he cheated on his wife with his sister-in-law. Red flag, red flag, red flag. And a lot of times women think, oh, that's not going to happen to me. Well, you know what? That joker cheated. He claims to this day he did not cheat. I was like, you got to go. You got to go. Because my thing was, is he wasn't doing some things that I needed him to do. You got to go. And then you're going to have the audacity to cheat on me. And then the young lady that he was seeing, because I didn't know that he was cheating on me. But when I found out, I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on because we broke up. And so I messaged her through Facebook. I'm like, I don't know what's going on because he's telling me that nothing serious is going on with y'all. We were trying to work it out. And so he tells her that I'm crazy and to block me. Well, he's been married for like, I think 3 years. Contacts me and tells me he's not happy and how he wants to get back with me and all blah, blah, blah. And so I say all that because sometimes women think, well, whatever happened in that relationship, that's between them. And this is true. But you might want to know, why did that relationship end? That lady contacted me. Why would she go out of her way to contact me? Sometimes women think that, oh, you just jealous. Or, why would I be jealous? Why would I be jealous? I already had him. I know something that you don't know, that you're about to find out. And so guess what? She starts calling me, asking me if I know where he's at and all this. No, because I tried to warn you. But no, you listened to him. You didn't listen to me. You listened to him. Why would a woman call you and tell you that he's cheating? I had evidence and everything. I was sitting in his apartment. I could have sent her pictures, but I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that. Some people need to find out on their own. You think I'm that bad person or I'm jealous or whatever like that, you need to find out on your own. And so guess what? She found out on her own. The same way I found out. Oh, well, that was that situation. You got to live and learn. And the thing with being by yourself is you learn what you want and what you don't want. You learn what you need and what you don't need, and whether or not that person can give that to you. And you start seeing clearer. So I don't understand, like I said, I know a lot of people that don't want to be alone. They are so afraid to be alone. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, how famous you are, how beautiful you are. There are some people I know you would never guess that they are so insecure. And so I was looking at that situation with that couple and I was like, wow. If she had a conversation with his ex-wife, y'all know who she is, the things I'm sure that woman could tell her. So you think you're getting something so great, really? Did he deal with his issues prior to marrying you? Why are you so eager to get married? Why can't you be by yourself? What is wrong with you that you're so afraid to be by yourself? That's the thing. People are afraid to be by themselves because once you're by yourself, you have to start dealing with your demons. Now, yeah, I'm by myself, but you know what? I'd rather be by myself and to deal with these demons before I take them to another relationship. There are issues that I have to deal with. Since I've had cancer, there are new things that came up that I have to deal with. So why would I want to take that to another relationship? Why? Just for us to break up. Why? Why not try to work on the issues that I have and then get in a relationship? I just don't understand it. I mean, like I said, my girlfriend, she's telling me all this stuff. And another thing that amazes me is people can easily see, it's easy for us to see other people's stuff than to see our own. And, she's telling me all this stuff, and then she tells me something that she sees about, I don't know, my home. She saw something, I don't know, and she thought, oh, I need to get this fixed or whatever. Or I need to do this with my situation, And I'm like, wow. But I understand because it's not your situation. So you can see my situation clearer than you can see yours. But I was like, wow, that just blows my mind. You can't see this. You can't see all this foolishness that you got going on. Got all these cars getting repossessed, moving, because she can't afford the rent, quitting her jobs because I guess she owes the government and trying to hide from them or whatever. I'm like, really? Really? You need to get yourself together. You need to get your life together. And that's not me judging. I'm not judging. I just feel sad for her. I feel sad that she can't see her worth. I feel sad for her because she doesn't know how beautiful of a person she is and how much better she can do. That there is some man out there that would love to have her. There is some man that out there that would really appreciate her, that would help her. That they could work together and be a power team. That's what I feel bad for. You know, because I just think she's a wonderful person. But she's hooked up to something that is not benefiting her. And so I think, you know, when I think about relationships, I'm like, you really need to check to see. You know, dig a little deeper. Before you marry somebody, dig a little deeper. Ask some questions. You know, now I don't know, anybody that get in a relationship with me, they probably say that woman is a private investigator. Because you know why? My past relationship taught me some stuff. My past relationships taught me to pay attention to the red flags. My past relationship taught me don't always go with your heart. You got to use your brain. If 1 + 1 isn't making 2, what are we going to do? We got to go. You got to go. Because I don't have time for that. Life is too short to be sitting here trying to play Blues Clues with people. Like, you know what I mean? You trying to figure out what they doing, where they at, why they ain't coming home and all this. And you know, why I got to do all that? If I'm where I'm supposed to be, why aren't you where you're supposed to be? If I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, why aren't you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Why would I want to put up with that? So anyway, like I said, this is a little rant. I mean, I just had to come on here because I'm like, the things that people tell me just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. Every single day, people come to me with all these problems. Or, you know, I mean, just the stuff they tell me, like, it just blows my mind that they can't see it. And like I said, they can't see it because they're in it. But I'm like, you need to step back. You need to really go somewhere and sit down and look at yourself. And like I said, I'm not judging because I'm constantly looking at myself. I'm constantly evaluating myself, and I'm not even in a relationship. I'm like, you know, you need to get that together. Like, you know, I do some stuff, and I'm like, you do the most. I wear my own self out. That's another thing. I don't know how men have more than one woman. Me, personally, I'm a lot to handle. I am a lot to handle. I'll be the first to say, I'm a lot to handle. So anybody trying to juggle somebody with me, unless I'm just not even giving a flying fig, which is what I did with my last relationship, I just didn't care anymore. I'm like, you know what? You are such a loser. I'm not exhausting any more energy into you. So, of course, yeah, I guess he did go find somebody. Because I wasn't, I'm like, I'm not investing in this anymore. You are not a good stock. You are a liability. You are not an asset. Once I establish that, oh, you got to go. I'm not doing nothing. I'm like, you know, no. But you have to know your worth. You have to know your worth. And once you know your worth, you'll start putting up with this stupid stuff. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day. I just had to get that off my shoulders, get it out, because it was just driving me crazy. I'm like, wow. Anyway, have a great day, everyone. Peace and love. Peace and love. Be safe out there, my friends. Be safe. Bye.